Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching for severe weather in this yellow zone today, and then we'll be watching for severe weather on Friday and Saturday, as this whole region is going to get pretty stormy. Okie dokie. And oh my God, thank you to Rick's, Megan, and Michelle, and all of Asteroid Fight Club. I'm now within $1,054 of hitting my March fundraiser. If you'd like to contribute to help keep THORnews up and running, I got a mailbox, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron, and nothing but love and appreciation for you guys. I'm very grateful for how awesome you are to me. And so right now, we're tracking the corridor where you might have dangerous storms moving through this band here. And Mike's weather page is letting us know that Florida's heat index today is screaming summer, while in some places, winter fights to stay alive. Here, we're looking at mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. You can see we get a little bit of everything. Snow, heavy snow, the peaches ice or ice mix, and then you get rain and heavy rain. But you can see that there will be a lot of moisture down through here over the next 48 hours, and then snow and rain will combine. And then on Friday, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina will be in the severe weather danger zone again. And then on Saturday, which is technically day 4, that area will be in the danger zone again for severe weather. So you got flood potential for Florida and Georgia, and then you got more storms coming in the Pacific Northwest. So you have flood potential for BC, Canada, and parts of Washington. So we take a peek at the 3 to 7 day U.S. Hazards Outlook, and this area will be getting rain, precipitation, and heavy snow between the 12th and the 15th. It'll get really cold and freeze again, kind of down into here. And then you have heavy rain and lots of severe weather. And then high winds, heavy rain, heavy precipitation, heavy snow, much below normal temperatures, as we got a nasty, wet, hot NorEaster coming in Friday and Saturday. All right, here we're looking at the baby NorEaster on Saturday the 12th, and you can see a high pressure of 1002, snow on the top, rain on the bottom. We move it forward 6 hours, pressure has dropped about 9 millibars. As the rain and the snow converge, we move ahead 6 more hours, it has dropped 11 millibars, and is now at 981 pressure, which is, hurricane strength. And so expect some heavy winds, and then here's when the snow, rain, ice mix, we will have to watch this zone, but there might be some heavy rain for sure. And then it super bombs out to 968 millibars of pressure up by Nova Scotia and Vermont. And so this one will pack a punch at the end and will definitely be a Bombogenesis type event. And then at the same time, watch over here. You're getting some pretty tight millibars, so this could be a windy storm as well. So the USA and parts of Canada will be getting it from both ends by early morning Sunday. Now for laughs and giggles, let's just let this GFS model run play out. Anything over 3 to 5 days is kind of suspect, but it is always interesting to watch for patterns in the weather. And you can see we'll continue to get multiple storms through the end of March. And so, yeah, March, as we transfer from winter to spring, we should be getting some pretty stormy weather and severe weather as we go from blizzard season to tornado season. Okie dokie. Sound great? Wonderful. But yeah, it looks like Florida and the southeast are going to be getting quite a bit of rain, man. Quite a bit of rain. And what are all these low pressure things? All these little low pressure circles that will be going into Europe on about the 11th. I've been tracking this thing for a while, but this does look like around the 11th, Europe will be getting some pretty nasty storms. And boom, right there, another hurricane strength, Eurocane strength storm on the 13th. So the 13th is going to be a pretty stormy day for the Northeast USA and then parts of Ireland, United Kingdom, and then you got lows going down into France and Spain and Denmark. Look at that. That'll just be bringing rain, possibly heavy rain to them, as that'll kick off a week of rain for large portions of Europe. So everybody stay cool and pay attention if you're into that type of thing. Hey man, there's 6 sunspots on the sun right now. We got a chance of getting sideswiped by this coronal mass ejection here on the 10th. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though, in my opinion. We are definitely watching solar cycle 25 grow stronger. Here, a year of sunspots, south first north, in late 2020, Indian amateur astronomer Soyamadip Mukherjee decided to photograph the same sunspot 7 days in a row at the end of the week. Found he couldn't stop, and he kept photographing the sun for 365 days in a row. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching solar maximum, which will hit in 2024, 2025. And so hopefully things will start to improve across the world slowly and incrementally. Hey, Boston, you getting wet right now? Some days I got accents for days. Some days I don't. Looks like a lot of people up here are taking a decent thump in the snow up in like Connecticut and stuff. And then you guys are getting flurries over here as well. Check out this impressive mid-latitude cyclone over North Atlantic Ocean today, brought to us by UW-Madison, and that is big and impressive. You got a special statement for weather out for parts of Florida. We're talking Palm Bay, Mico, and Deer Park. You guys need to be watching out for wind and hail. Hey, check out Dr. Keith Strong, best view ever, the sun's Earth orbit. The ecliptic is not aligned with the solar rotation axis. There is a mismatch of 7.2 degrees. So for our point of view, the sun poles tilt towards us in a way each year. Today, the South Pole is optimally pointed at us so we can see it at its best. Well, hello, South Pole. How are you? Hey, Carolina's Chick the Dude says you guys are going to get a lot of moisture and pee-wet drawing up into your britches on Friday. Talking about decent rainfall. Yes, we are. Decent rainfall. But yes, darling, it's true. Connecticut roads are getting worse. Much worse. Down up in Hartford. And then, who wants to see the pink eye of Sauron? We're talking about coronal hole may cause Earth problems next week. So says Dr. K. Strong. The small dark area just to the east left of the sun is a trans-equatorial coronal hole. The high-speed solar wind from areas like this can cause geomagnetic storms. However, as it is narrow, so any effects will be short-lived. But is that the pink eye of Sauron? Oh, that's an interesting phrase. Pink eye of Sauron. A, it can sound like that somehow he got fecal matter in his eye, or it can be naughty. Or I guess it could be both. Life. It's up to you. And hey, you know those super nasty floods that were happening in Australia? Well, here's a peek at how fast it happened. This blew my mind. Wow. Yeah, that is super duper nasty flooding. Yo, let's watch that one more time. Yep, that is really fast flooding. Although it is time lapse, so, so we will have to be on the lookout as 2022 will continue to throw weird and wild weather our way. Or how about this one? Look at this. Whoop. Yep, that filled up fast. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful when you look into the pink eye of Sauron, because then the pink eye of Sauron sometimes looks into you. Sauron? How do you say it? Anyway, you feel free to say whatever you want. I mean, say whatever. You can pronounce Sauron any way you want to. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, that'll cause some geo-effectiveness, possible earthquakes maybe. When it faces Earth, that looks like a pretty interesting hole. Maybe it's like a portal. Anyway, doesn't scare me. Just makes me wish I could somehow find or win some fantastic affection in this world. Great. What a fantastic high note to end on. Thank you, Sauron, pink eye, or whatever. Man, my sense of humor needs to come back. Okay. A super duper thank you again to everybody for helping keep THORnews alive. If you'd like to contribute, you know how to do it. You're super smart. Only got $1,054 left to raise. And thanks again to Asteroid Fight Club, Rix, Megan, Michelle, Shams, Greg, Wizard of Oz, the Texas Angel, Alexis, Dan, Ann, Bruce, Patricia, Max, KJ, Brian, Marlita, Lightsoul, Glenda, Barbara, Richard, Lauren, and everybody out there who is awesome. All right. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. God bless everyone.